Good evening. It is Wednesday, August 7th, 2024, and this is the Smith County Courthouse construction update. So Monday, they started demolition on the historic buildings that are on that block that's centered by East Irwin, Spring Street, and Ferguson Street, and then on the railroad track. So it's on the south side, it's Irwin, west side Spring, north side Ferguson, and east the railroad track. Or I believe Fannin runs next to that. And on Monday, they demolished the first building, which was the Murphy and Baker Law Firm building, or the former Murphy and Baker Law Firm building. And that building was built in 1956 and demolished August the 5th, 2024. The next buildings that were brought down were today, August the 7th. It was the Senate building, which housed a barbershop, and the I'm not going to say it. It's a Bell Bonds place. 1955 was when the building was constructed, and it was demolished today. What is interesting, going back to the Senate building that housed the barbershop, I'm not sure why it was called the Senate building, so if anybody knows, feel free to post. But there were two historical markers at the Senate building. One of them was a state historical marker from the Texas Historical Commission, and the other one was a City of Tyler historical marker. And I'm going to read these. So the historical marker, Henry Miller Morgan. On August the 25th, 1895, Henry Miller Morgan was born in Tyler's St. Louis community to Henry and Alice Ingram Morgan. He attended school in the St. Louis community, completing his education at East Texas Academy, which later became Butler College. He is listed as a barber in Tyler's 1918 city directory. He and his wife, Mabel McClellan, had 2 daughters and 1 son. In the 1920s, Texas enacted laws requiring licenses for barbers, but African Americans were excluded from the requisite education. In 1929, Morgan began developing ideas for a barber college for African Americans. By 1933, he opened a college on Irwin Street with 5 chairs. He established male and female student dormitories, and in 1937, he opened a branch in Houston. In 1945, he opened a location in Jackson, Mississippi, adding a branch in Little Rock, Arkansas the next year. In 1948, his Manhattan location opened, and a Dallas branch opened in 1949. The Tyler headquarters quickly grew to accommodate the expanding business, and at one time, the school reportedly was training a majority of the nation's African-American barbers. The school's curriculum included subjects ranging from scalp and skin diseases to electricity, chemistry, and anatomy. Morgan went on to help found the Texas Association of Tonsorial Artists. That's why I'm not in medical. I can't pronounce half those words. A professional barbers organization, as well as the Tyler chapter of the Democratic Progressive Voters League. He also served as vice president of the Texas Association of Barber Schools and as a trustee of Butler College. He was an active member at St. Louis Baptist Church. Morgan died in 1961 and is buried in Tyler's Evergreen Cemetery. Today, he is remembered as a civic and political activist, as well as a leader in his profession. And the date that was put in was 2005. So that's a really beautiful tribute. I hope they saved that marker. I haven't heard anything on it. And that was the state marker. So the city marker, let's see here. City of Tyler, Henry Miller Morgan, and there's a picture of him. August the 25th, 1895 to May 9, 1961. A legend gone, but not forgotten. Henry M. Morgan was born in Smith County, Texas. Mr. Morgan furthered his education at East Texas Academy, later named Butler College. He received an LLB degree from Somerville Law College, Dallas, Texas, and also studied at Wiley College. Mr. Morgan was actively and politically involved in various organizations, including organizing the H.M. Morgan Lodge, serving as exalted ruler, president of the Texas Tyler chapter of the NAACP, vice president of the 1936 Tyler Negro Chamber of Commerce, and elected chairman of East Texas District of the State Republican Convention, San Antonio, Texas. Mr. Morgan worked at State Barbershop as a barber and an entrepreneur in dry cleaning, construction, and radio repair. He was a member of St. Louis Baptist Church, trustee of Butler College, president of National and Texas Association of Tonsorial Artists, president of Tyler Democratic Progressive Voter League, and vice president of Texas Association of Barber Schools. Like I say, I really hope they did save those markers. And then the other building that was torn down today was the Bell Bonds building. Let me go. And what was interesting about that was that the building was painted red, just like cherry red. And it had, at the top, had the name across the top, big letters, right underneath it, the phone number. And then underneath that, it said East Texas Bell Bonds, which I guess that's the official name of it. And at the bottom, in between the two windows, looks like it was an old doorway that had been closed in, was painted a guy with a striped jumpsuit behind bars. And then on the far left side of the building was the entrance to the business. So yeah, pretty cool. So these pictures, I have put a lot of pictures on my Facebook group. And if you would like to go check that out, I will put the link in the description. But it's called, let's see, Tyler, Texas in Photographs, Past and Present. Tyler, Texas in Photographs, photographs, past and present. So, but like I say, I'll put the link down below. All right, we'll see what happens in the rest of this week. See if they tear any more buildings down between now and the weekend.